Capricorn, welcome and thank you for joining me over at your extended reading. I hope you guys have had the opportunity to check out the monthly reading, all right? At least before checking this extended reading out. So what we do with the extended is we're going to look at the 12 astrology houses, the first, second, third, all the way up to the 12th, okay? So guys, please remember to subscribe to my channel. Remember to like this video, leave me a comment, share with your loved ones, whatever you need to do to exchange your energy with me. I would appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So guys, you all know we had some heavy energy coming out of your monthly reading, talking about maybe some possible loss of a relationship, a job, or a situationship, or a partnership, a business, money, whatever. And then we had Spirit tell you not to worry and everything will be okay because you do have the winds of change. And we picked up a couple other energy around change coming in your environment, coming into your energy. But Spirit asking you most of all to take time to breathe, all right? All will be fine. And to use whatever this is that has happened, you know, in a creative way to help other people, to teach other people, to educate other people who may also experience whatever it is that you have experienced. It may have been, it may have had to do with deception. It may have had to do with betrayal, any loss of any kind. But Spirit was very clear about, you know, what you're meant to do. All right. So I would like to dive right in. Let's talk about your first house. And the first house, like I tell people every time, is the house of self. It's your self-expression, your self-worth, the way you view yourself. It's all about your personal view of yourself, not necessarily the way other people see you. It's all about the energy that you exude and how you want people to perceive you and your appearance, even physical appearance. All right. All about your persona. So when it comes to that area of yourself, sense of worth, because I feel like if you all have gone through any kind of hardship or betrayal or loss or anything, that would definitely affect anybody's sense of self. All right. So some of you are at a decision point in your life at the moment where you are needing to make some choices. All right. So it's like, you know, whatever has happened, you're at a pivotal decision point. All right. Do you make a right? Do you make a left? So there's a lot of contemplative energy that we picked up from your monthly reading also. And Spirit is asking you, go look at the situation and contemplate how you want to move forward. All right. Put some planning into place. All right. Rather than moping around or staying in one energy of loss, go figure out how you want to change this situation, what it is that you actually want, because you know, you have the ability to manifest anything that you want. All right. The energy lies within you to change your situation. Now, let's look at the second house, which is your Taurus house. It's all about your material possession, you know, things that you consider valuable to you. I mean, sometimes it doesn't have to be material, you know, just anything, your sense of value, anything that gives you that sense of value or sense of worth. That's what your second house will stand for. Like, I think I have some cards that are in reverse. Okay, so I don't know how that happened, but hey, I like to read my cards upright. So even if anything comes up reversed, well, if I'm being led to give you the meaning in reverse, I will. Normally, I do give the meanings in reverse also in case that is applicable to your situation. But Holy Spirit, what is it with the second house for my Cappies? Holy Spirit, archangels, collective consciousness for the Capricorn consciousness. Is there any message around their second house, their sense of self-worth, you know, how they express themselves, what they consider valuable? So we have the King of Swords. And the King of Swords, you know, that's a heavy energy mostly. And well, it can be a positive energy. It talks about somebody who is very smart, intelligent, because the King of Swords is a logical king. He's a king that knows how to use his intellect, who can think on their feet, who can cut through any BS, all right? Who is an analytical person, a leader. He's all about truth and integrity. So when it comes to things that you value, your sense of self, you know, your what you consider to be valuable to you. Spirit is telling you, use that King of Swords energy. Be smart, be intelligent in your contemplation, be intelligent in the way you're dealing with people in your environment, because we did pick up that energy of possible deceptive energy in your energy. Like, some of you have not gone through whatever this is at the moment. You just need to like be wary and be conscious, because people can be very, very deceptive. So it might be an energy that you need to watch out for. Okay. But I do see, let me see. All right. So let me see. I'm picking up, this is an air sign. You may be dealing with an Aries or a Pisces, or the people you're dealing with might have a strong placement of Aries and Pisces in their chart. All right. Okay. So let's keep moving on to your third house. And the third house is all about your communication, how you exchange information, how you receive that, how you give that out, how you want to be communicated, or how you communicate with people. Basically, it's all about your learning abilities or your learning style. It can also talk about your siblings and anything that has to do with your childhood, or maybe childhood wounds that you brought over with you from your past life or previous relationships into a new relationship or into your mental state today. Okay. The third house is a very, very mental energy. It's all about critical thinking. And coming out, for this sign, which is also an air sign, because the third house is all about air anyway. So this coming out for your second house just tells me that, there's a huge need for you to be smart, and decisive when it comes to certain people, the way they exchange their energy with you. So there's something here talking about faraway places. So you might be dealing with somebody who lives at a distance, or somebody who is now distant and cold. All right. But here it says faraway places, and it says get ready for new horizon. So if there's a particular way that you all have been communicating, Spirit is just telling you, listen, there's going to be newness, freshness in the way that you communicate, or the way whoever it is that you're dealing with will now start communicating with you once you're out of that contemplative mode where you figured out what you want, because it looks like you've been able to cut through whatever BS this is with the King of Swords energy. And, the person, when they're coming to you, they will be coming correct this time. Trust me. All right. The fourth house is the Cancerian house. It's all about your foundation, your home, how what you consider security to be in your home environment. It's all about your family life. It's all about how you want to nurture people, how you nurture people, and how you expect people to nurture you, give you that in return. It can also sometimes allude to a mother figure in your life. So it just tells me when it comes to your home or dealing with things that have to do with the home or family, some of you are in a very limited, you're limiting your interaction with family at this time, or with people who are close to you, or things around your home, or even spending money in the area of your home. The Four of Pentacles is all about financial stability. Like right now, you're working towards your financial stability. You're working towards your sense of security. It's also all about possessiveness, not wanting to spend money, not, realizing that people around you have been greedy, and you trying to protect what you have. Okay. So all this is going on in your fourth house, which is the house of your, dealing with your family. Now, when it comes to your fifth house, which is the Leo house, it's the house of your creativity, your self-expression, how you have fun, your interaction on social media, how you present yourself, that childlike nature that you want to have. There is the Eight of Hazards. And the Eight of Hazards, it's called Hazards in this deck, but it's the Eight of Pentacles in the regular tarot deck. And the Eight of Pentacles, it's all about, apprenticeship. It's all about refining your skills. It's all about hard work. It's all about you being productive. Sometimes coming across as a workaholic, but you being detail oriented or paying close attention to detail is a moment of review, because the Seven of Pentacles is where you actually put the effort in. All right. And the Eight of Pentacles is where you finesse or finalize whatever skills that you have started learning. You've learned, you're now perfecting whatever you've done. Okay. So when it comes to the area of your creativity or your self-expression, you guys are now in control. There is a sense of mastery that you've acquired, and you guys are going to be having fun. All right. I don't see any blockage in that area. This is actually very good energy. Okay. Now let's move on to your 6th house, which is the Virgo house. Is the house of your routine, your day-to-day structure, how you structure your life. Some people wake up at a certain time of the day, go to work. It's all about your work, your career, and all that. Okay. It's also all about the way you take care of yourself, your inner peace, your mind, and mindfulness. It's all about your health. It's all about your wellness, okay? And how you go about taking care of all that. Let me see which deck we're pulling. Okay. All right, Spirit. What is it about Cappy's 6th house? The house of routine. Wow. So you have the 10 of Swords. This is a heavy, heavy energy. And when I pick up this energy, I actually feel them. Like, as soon as I pick this up, I just got this sharp pain in my stomach. Like, all right. But the 10 of Swords is just saying it is ended. It is done. That's the end of whatever challenges that you've been facing in your job, in your work, career life, in your daily routine. It's ending. Something is changing. We got that energy during your monthly reading where something, the Spirit was letting you know that there's the winds of change. Your surroundings is undergoing some kind of transition at this time. And we picked up another energy of change. Somewhere here. Let me see if I can find the card. But Spirit is building some kind of stability for you. All right. There's some stability. All right. So here is the change right here. Changes. So Spirit is just telling you we're dismantling, or we've dismantled, or you've gone through some pain, some really rough period in the area of, your routines, your daily structure, your work life, even work-life balance, your health and all that. But for now, things are shifting. All right. Things are ending. Things are starting off. So I'm not surprised because you have that contemplative card. All right. After this period of contemplation, some of you will be getting a renewal, a revival. And I think we picked up that energy also. Let me see if I can find it real quickly. Because here it says, get ready for new horizons. And I'm seeing new job opportunities for a lot of you. And some of you may be in a situation where you need to make very quick decisions about, the way forward, because, Spirit gifted you with that strength, energy, whatever this is, you've endured, you've gone through whatever hardship. Some of you have, probably recovered from whatever it is, but you are being advised to be flexible. All right. And rejuvenation, all right, and fulfillment, even in the area of your work life, your health, your daily routine, your structure. Okay, it's restructuring. There is a newness that is going to be coming around, either in the way that you do things or the way that you've structured your life so far. Okay, if you've had difficulties in those areas, Spirit is like, I'm coming in and I'm going to balance it. Some of you have done the work. All right, you've learned your lessons. You've completed a karmic cycle. You guys are now moving into this period of reward from the Holy Spirit. Whatever it is that has happened, you guys have learned, you've grown, you've advanced, and Spirit is like, yes, there's newness. Okay. All right, moving on to your 7th house, and I would like to pull this deck instead. The 7th house has to do with your relationship. It's your relationship house, basically. It's about your interpersonal one-on-one relationship with people, how you deal with people, how you interact with people, how you share of your resources, your money, the codependency that you have on other people or that people have with you. So in the 7th house, we have honeymoon. So some of you, when I see the honeymoon card, I'm usually, drawn to say some of you are still in a 4 of Swords mode. I think we picked up that energy. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, the Four of Swords, which is all about rest. It's all about taking time out. It's all about you retreating. So the honeymoon does not necessarily mean you're going on a honeymoon. It just says you're probably, in that stage of with your relationship, a particular relationship that you have, which you have come to this video to get answers about. All right. There's something about distancing yourself. There's something about removing your energy from somebody. There's something about you moving towards calmer water. All right. You taking time out to go heal yourself, because water, as I'm looking at it, is all about rejuvenation. All right. So some of you are taking time out, from whatever this situation is, to go and gather yourself and recover fully from whatever this is. And spirit is like, you deserve love. Once you're out of that contemplative mode, that's when you will start drawing the goodness, the abundance, the reward to yourself. And some of you may have already started attracting that into your energy. And spirit is like, you are lovable. Keep telling yourself every day is a positive affirmation that you can say to yourself. You can keep repeating, I am lovable. I am lovable. I am lovable. I deserve love. All right. And then this says express your love. So we picked up the energy earlier on about, you not shutting your heart completely, and you being able to forgive people and have compassion on yourself to a point where spirit is like, go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Open your heart. That's what I'm getting with this energy. All right. Do not lock it up because of whatever this is that has happened, because it looks like you have love, potential love in your energy that you're drawing. And remember, if you're putting out the energy of dejection, rejection, and all that sad energy, you're not going to be able to attract this newness. The Queen of Cups is all about love. It's all about somebody who's grounded in their emotion. And spirit is like, you need to start working on your emotional availability, opening yourself back up so that you're not stuck in that cycle. All right. So moving on to your 8th house, which is your Scorpionic house. It's all about, ruled by it's Scorpio. All right. So it's all about the energy that you exude, how you process your energy. It's all about your business. It's all about the endings and how do you process endings? How do you work on that shadow side of yourself? What have you learned from whatever has happened to you? And now how do you transmutate that energy into something positive and transformation occurring just like a phoenix rising from the ashes? All right. Now, how do you rebirth something else from that energy, that brokenness, that sense of loss, that sense of, lack of worth, self-worth. All right. How do you now transform that? The 8th house is all about mysticism. Is us being able to connect with our higher self, with our intuition, with our spirit team, and be able to get the spiritual downloads that we need that can help move us forward, propel us, and guide us in the right direction towards our next steps in life. Now, when it comes to that, let me see what we're going to pick up for you guys. Holy Spirit, for my Capricorn, their 8th house. Is there anything we need to tell them with regards to their 8th house? This is a new deck. So the new decks can really be a little bit hard to shuffle. But there's something here about truth. And I think, and it's talking about you have to be truthful, you have to be honest with yourself. It's talking about, look at the scale of justice. Is it balanced? Has it been balanced? Has somebody been giving you equal to what you're giving to them? All right. Has somebody been breadcrumbing you? Has your, past or your relationship been, fair? It just talks a lot about fairness. And have you been getting a fair share of what you deserve in this relationship? If no, the scale is not balanced. All right. So spirit is asking you to, review all that while you're in this contemplative mode, while you're still, healing from whatever it is that just happened to you. Spirit is like, ask yourself this hard question about, what is the truth in your circumstance? What is the truth in your situation? Seek the truth always. Search your heart and your mind. And you may not know all the facts of this situation, but do your due diligence regarding, whatever this is for you. Don't spread or listen to gossip or hearsay. And don't let hearsay be the reason why, your relationship is ending or why, but let it base it on, logic and things that you are seeing. And, you can, of course, your intuition is good, but at the same time, make sure that your intuition is also backed up with something tangible. Okay? Remember to always stand in your truth, maintain your authenticity in whatever the situation is. If you have been, wronged, it's okay to expect apologies. And if you have wronged somebody, it's also okay for you to apologize. All right. So moving on to the ninth house, which is the house of Sagittarius. Is all about how you work towards expanding your mind, expanding your knowledge. It's all about higher learning. It's all about higher knowledge, exploration of, religion, religious beliefs. It's all about your spirituality. It's basically that seeker energy. The ninth house is, how do you, work towards getting more information? All right. So with regards to getting more information with whatever this situation is for you, let's see what energy we're going to pick up. Holy Spirit, what is the energy for my copy in the ninth house? Okay. Guys, I think we pulled this energy for Sagittarius, and that's in case you're dealing with the Sagittarius. I don't know. Are you? But I doubt it. But I'm just saying this same energy came up for Sagittarius, and this is the fifth chakra. And the fifth chakra, if I'm not mistaken, is the heart chakra. All right. And I think I mentioned earlier on that I'll be shocked if we don't get anything about the fifth chakra. I think I mentioned that if I didn't, I was thinking about it in my head. No, actually, I think it's the throat chakra. Okay? Because you have the root, the sacral, the solar plexus, the heart, and then okay, so this is your throat chakra. And it's just telling you to express yourself. Remember, we picked up an energy earlier on. All right, we picked up an energy about your ability to express yourself. Hold on, I think we're going to find it. This is a lot of cards. A lot of cards, so it can allude to your creativity, also allude to you being able to express yourself. But mostly when we talk about the throat chakra, it's all about your personal truth. What is true to you, and you speaking your truth and making sure that people are also telling you the truth. All right. That's what that is all about, the throat chakra. All right. I'm sure I mentioned it earlier on. But your throat chakra is all about you clearing and opening your throat chakra in order to help you speak your truth, stand in your truth, and ask for what you need or what you deserve from someone or from a relationship. It's also, related to, writing and public speaking, and any type of vocal or breathing exercise can actually help you stimulate the energy in your throat chakra. Okay. Some of you here, Spirit is telling you, you need to unblock your throat chakra. So you can ask yourself, and I'm not surprised this came right after the truth card, asking you, are you speaking the truth? If somebody's being truthful and honest with you, and you don't want to keep dwelling in an energy where somebody is not honest. So if the scale is not balanced, it's okay for you to just, remove yourself from the situation and go your own way and let people go walk through their own crap. When they are ready to balance the scale, they can come back to you correct. Okay? Perfect. And then this is the number 39, as you're pointing me to it now. 39 is a 12. 1 plus 2 is equal to 3. We've gotten how many threes? So please go Google 333 angel number and get your additional message on Google. Put it in there and see if you have any additional message. But 3 is all about creativity. It's all about you being able to use your power of communication. All right. And so that's your throat chakra. Now, moving on to your house, copies, the 10th house, which is all about your ambition. It's all about your goals. It's all about the legacy that you want to leave behind. It's all about your public image, how you want people to see you, all about your career also, and about your public recognition, how you want to be recognized. Holy Spirit, which deck are we pulling? All right. So when it comes to your own personal house, copies, let's see what's going on in the 10th house for you. All right. There's something about the voyage of the heart. Love flows through you and to you. All right. So I'm getting a lot of feelings about you being able to express love, you not closing out completely, because somehow things going on in one area of our life has a way of affecting other areas. It could be things in love that will affect your money making, will affect your opportunity to get a career, started or going or reignited or just taking off. So you may need, spirit is like, you're on a voyage of the heart. So you're on a life journey, all right, to master your heart. Be open to love. You're going to get hurt many times. You're going to lose out many times. It doesn't mean it's the end of the world. It just simply tells you, pick yourself right back up and heal yourself. We did have Angel Raphael in your energy earlier on that was there to just let you know, I'm here to provide healing for you. Call on me. I am ready to give you this healing. Connect with me. Call on Archangel Raphael. He can heal you, heal your pain, heal everything, open your heart chakra. So you can also Google how to open your heart chakra, but this talks heavily about love flowing through you and to you. All right. Once you can manage to get yourself out of that, energy of loss and disappointment, and put yourself into that energy of love, you'll be able to attract anything that you want into your energy. Things will start moving for you. Aqua, okay? No, Capi. So I'm moving to the 11th house, which is all about Aquarius. That's why I said Aqua, right? So the 11th house is the Aquarius house, and it's all about the house of your vision, how you want things to be. It's all about humanitarianism. It's all about service and ideals, your friendship, and the people you surround yourself with. It's about your networking ability, people that you have in your social club, in your association. It could also allude to how you interact with people on the internet. So with regards to that energy in the 11th house, Holy Spirit, what do you want Capi to know? All right. All is peaceful. Remain peaceful. Maintain peace. Even in your expression, try to be peaceful. So there's a heavy advice around love and then peace. Maintain your peace. And whatever this situation is, there's no need to go to war. There's no need to battle anybody. Be peace. Connect with something higher than you. And I'm looking at this egg here where they're talking about peace. And I'm just looking at this will be like the third eye chakra or the crown chakra. All right. And it's just talking about your connectivity to the divine, to the universe, and to your soul. And, it can help you become more spiritually connected. All right. And it can strengthen your ability to work with spirit and your higher self. So there's something when it comes to your friendship house, how you interact with people, that spirit is like, maybe there are changes, because this is a 2 + 3, which is a 5. And 5 is all about changes. It's all about risk taking, but telling you, be careful in the risk that you're taking, and be careful in the way you're expressing. Be in a peaceful mode when you're working together with people in a group setting. Okay. All right. Let's go to your Piscean house, which is the 12th house, and it's the house of your spirituality. It's all about your mysticism, how you use your intuition, how you get your downloads. It's about your dreams, how you're communicated to in your dreams. It's about the unseen, even hidden enemies. It's all about your intuition, how you use that to decipher who your true friends are and who your enemies are. It's all the house of secrecy, how you uncover secrets and how you keep those secrets. It's basically all about higher dimension. Holy Spirit, what is the message for my Cappies in that area of their 12th house, their spiritual house, which is the last astrological or astrology house? What is going on in that area, Spirit? Okay. Wow. Okay. You do have beautiful energy to close this out. The Wheel of Fortune. All right. This is a Jupiter energy. So you can go look at your Jupiter placement in your chart. Where is it? It looks like that's going to be in focus this month. But 3 + 1 is 4. 4 + 5 is 9. 9 is all about things ending. All right. So you've closed out a major cycle and you're getting blessed by Jupiter, because Jupiter is the rewarder. It's all about expansion. It gives you, blesses you. Like if you've done something right, you will get your blessings. All right. Some of you may have already started seeing this blessing in your life, started seeing things turning around, because we got that and a lot of energy about things turning around for the better, the winds of change, and you being able to usher your abundance and, rejuvenation and fulfillment happening in your energy. As long as you can remove yourself from all the negativity that surrounds you and be passionate about moving forward, Jupiter is going to bless you. So some of you need to watch out for that blessing. Figure out where Jupiter is in your astral chart, okay? But this on the reverse talks about risk taking, and it's a ninth house energy. Like ninth house is your house, Sag. And I think the ruler of your house, the ninth house, is Jupiter, if I'm not mistaken. So it's awesome that we're closing this reading with that. So it looks like you're going to be standing in your power this month. You're going to be passionate. You're going to be able to rekindle your heart's desire. Your heart chakra will be ignited. All right. And you will be able to keep going. All right. You will be able to rekindle whatever it is that you're passionate about. This is the wheel of fortune, and it's all about the wheel turning in your favor. It's about the divine. It's a major arcana. It's about the divine coming in, the divine who has shaked you up or done all this, or who that in the beginning of your monthly reading, I said the divine knows about it. All right. If they gave it to you, they gave you the strength to overcome it. All right. I also said that in this extended reading, I think, where when we picked up the strength energy. All right here, and it fell. It's like, yes, you're right. So here you go. I said, heaven would never give you more than you can handle, all right? So they gave you the strength. They're giving you the wheel of fortune. Some of you have succeeded. Honestly, consider whatever this loss is as a blessing in disguise in your life. God has blessed you immensely, all right, by exposing some shenanigans going on in your life, exposing some fake people, or will be doing that exposure for you in the next 1 month. You will know who all are in your corner and who all are deceptive and will need to be cut out of your energy. If you've been in denial, you will be very clear by the end of the month. All right. Whoever all you've surrounded yourself with that has been sneaky and not being upfront and probably breadcrumbing you, you will find out. You will close that out. The cycle will complete, and now the wheel will be turning in your favor. All right. Awesome reading, Capricorn. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching your extended reading. If you haven't, go check out the monthly reading where we started this reading from. I'm sure you'll get more insight from, and understand, the rest of this reading. Okay. All right, guys. And normally I would like to pull, see if I can tap the energy of any other zodiac sign that we haven't mentioned that you may be dealing with. But sometimes they just don't give it to me. All right. So you or the person you're dealing with might have Aries. I think this came out before too. You or whoever you're dealing with might have Aquarius. Guys, I think they are repeating the cards that they gave us in your monthly reading. This is crazy. All right. So you or the person you're dealing with might have Aquarius or Aries, or there might be some kind of 8th house energy, and the 8th house is scorpionic energy, or somebody who has Scorpio. Of course, we're getting another first house, which is the Aries house. Okay. But of course, there's a Scorpio energy that we're getting here. Or basically the 8th house about things ending and restarting. You could be somebody who's an Aries, Capricorn, or Aquarius sun sign. But it doesn't have to be. I don't like to limit my reading, because I do tell everybody who cares to listen that we do have a little bit of this zodiac signs in our chart. Okay, we have a little bit of everything. There's also a mention of the 10th house, and that is your house, Capi. All right, so somebody who has a Capricorn, I do have a Capricorn, in my chart, and this reading resonates for me. But there might be some kind of trine aspect that this whole changes may be alluding to. It can also be alluding to some kind of opposition aspect that you may have in your chart. All right. A trine. I don't know if you understand astrology, you will understand all what I'm saying, but there's aspects in your natal chart that at this time is influencing everything going on in your life. Let me show you all the other cards that we got. We got something about the third house. We got something about the 12th house. And you can go rewind this video and watch it again and see what I said about each of those houses. Maybe you need to pay extra attention to the messages there for those particular houses. But there's something here also referencing Saturn. So when Saturn and Jupiter are working together, Saturn's job will be to restrict you. Jupiter will be to bless you. Saturn is when you do the work. Jupiter is like, I give you the blessing. All right, or the blessings. Saturn is, it will be hard, but you will need to do the work. So when you complete the work, when you reach the end of that cycle, Jupiter is on hand to say, hey, here is your blessings. All right. Okay, guys. Thank you all so much. Until next time. Please remember to like the video, subscribe to this channel. I'm trying to build it. Let's build it together as a community. I do appreciate you all as my soul tribe, Capricorn. I love you guys. I said I have a very, very, very strong placement of Capricorn in my chart. And I do resonate with Capricorn readings most of the time. All right. All right, guys. Thank you all so very much for your time.